Well guys, so today I'm going to be talking about the mystery of the deleted game modes. You might already know how to get to it, and today I'm going to show you what it is. So a long time ago, a pretty long time ago, like maybe 2 years ago, when One Block and Greenville was added, between these two, there was a sort of little tiny thin button right here, and when you would click it, it would send you to a game mode that had almost no players, and that was kind of weird. Since now, you can't even find it anywhere. Not even custom games, maybe they hid it somewhere. No. So, I did a bit of searching, and this was added, well, when Greenville and One Block was added for testing purposes and like buildings and stuff. Because instead of building every single thing like on plots, they could just copy and paste stuff. So they had to test it with test mode. And so I did a bit of searching, and there's something called staging blocks.io, which is right here. Also, it's in French because I'm from France. Don't think about that. See here that there's just a bar with nothing, and the ad is actually no, why is there an ad? Anyways, so it tells you to play on https blocks.io, but if you actually go to staging blocks.io, so here I'm on staging blocks.io. Sorry, I had a bit of a problem just a few seconds ago. If you go actually down, here is test mode. There's no players, which is normal. You can create lobbies, but if you create lobbies, there's a thing that they deactivated every command that can help you get creative. So basically, you can't get creative even if you're the owner of this. So, for example, if I go in quick game, I really hope I don't have an ad. So here you will be already, mouse sensitivity is kind of high, and you will see that you're like super fast, like really super fast. And you'll see that there are trees, and you can actually break everything, like a literal. You can actually make stuff. Well, it's not really that big, and there are huge constructions, huge. And also another thing that is kind of cool is that you can infinity jump. So yeah, crazy. Next, you could like mine stuff and see what's in the interior of these. This is actually pretty fun because they didn't actually add anything inside. So another story about this, for a big moment, this was like almost unplayable. They deleted it kind of. Then they actually made a site so they could play it easier. And you actually have to be careful because it's not infinite. And there are huge buildings. I have fog right now. It's kind of weird. But normally you could see, yeah, here there's a giant concrete tower with blocks.io on it, which I didn't even see before this time. And there's this huge building with a cup of coffee or tea up here. You can actually mine all this. And there are only 2 illegal blocks on this world. It was 2 quartz blocks, the normal one and the chisel. So you could basically fly. You have infinite jump. So here there's a Bing. I don't know, but I think this is a reference to that clock tower in London or something. And it's huge. And there's actually a clock, which you can stand on. And so I kept searching a bit more. If you actually put this website on, if you actually put this website on the normal blocks.io, which is getting out of here, and then doing this, then putting like test mode, it actually does nothing because it only works on staging. And if you try to put its other name, which is schematic tester, IO/place, do this, you can actually go in while you're still on Blocks.io. But, see, it actually doesn't work because they only want you to do it on staging. So yeah. And other things about that is this. For you might have seen that a lot of game modes were deleted, but you can actually still play of some of them. For example, if you put Classic Skygrid, you can actually play it. If you put Classic Anarchy, or I think it was just Anarchy, no, you still get Anarchy here. And if you do other stuff like this, Dodge Bow, you can't actually play it, but you can actually see what they look like. And you could do this for basically every single one. So, for example, the pit. I think it was that. The pit. And this works for basically everyone they deleted. For example, natural disaster. And, okay, that wasn't deleted yet, I'm joking. So let's go back to, for example, Dodge Bow. If you actually tried to play it, this would happen. Could not find a server because they deleted the servers. Even if you create your own lobby, it won't work. Like I made a lobby here, and bam, it can't. So that is the story of the mystery game modes that were deleted. And there's another thing. If you go on staging, then you go on test mode, there's actually something called blocks normally. I don't know if this is gonna work. Normally, if you put /play game and you put blocks, there should be a secret game mode that's called blocks, but it's basically just the test game. I actually have this. I just open another Bing. So here I'll give you the links for all of these. This is Bloxed, an example game. So it's basically the schematic tester, but it doesn't work because it was. And another one, which is kind of a mystery, is Test Gym. So you're like, what? Why do we need a gym? So this is empty, so you need it's for testing, like schematic, fragment shader, item drops, bot armor, void. Even if you make lobbies, you can't play this. They deleted it too. You can only play the schematic tester and on staging. So that's actually it for all the secret game modes. I'll give you the links after. See you in another video. And Happy New Year too.